Hi, I'm Dr. Shaw.
I'm Dr. Maxfield.
And welcome back to our channel, Doctorly. Today, we're going to be talking about what the best question bank is for the USMLE and COMLEX.
In my opinion, there's a new king of the hill.
In my opinion, you can never replace the king of the hill. So we're going to go head to head on this topic right now and see who comes out on top. But I think at the end of the day, we both sort of agree that there's a new player in town. For me, it's simple. I'll just break it down, cut to credits. This is all you need to hear. The best question bank on the market is UWorld. USMLE World, UWorld is the best question bank. Close second, which is a new product to the market over the past few years, would be AMBOSS for me. So it is a new player on the market. So I want to hear why you think it's the best.
It's the best. And
so let's make it clear. He thinks it's the best product.
Yeah, let's make it super clear. It's the best.
We should be asking him if he's getting paid for this. Are you getting paid for this?
Am I getting paid? No. Would I like to get paid? Yes. Okay. AMBOSS, though, here's why I like it. Best. So let's say the quality of the questions in UWorld is here. They definitely set the bar for content. I put AMBOSS like here. Look at this, like you can see the
Say AMBOSS is
UWorld
on the quality.
AMBOSS.
So they're neck and neck as far as quality. I think we can both agree with that. I think that UWorld quality of the question slightly better.
Yeah, and it may even be that the vignettes are a little longer, maybe represents USMLE a little more accurately in that way.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you, the questions in AMBOSS are solid. The vignettes are long, they're succinct. The way they present lab findings is relevant and the interface user-friendly. But here's where it starts to stratify. So then we go to explanations, right? Why do you like UWorld's explanations so much?
It's a good question. So I just like how they hit on everything that's high yield in a really... So some of my issues with things like first aid is that these bullet points, they don't really get you to truly understand what's happening, but they put all the bullet points there that you need to know. So if you were to ask me what's the best resource to get all the facts down, then I would say that first aid's the best resource. But it's in bullet format, so it doesn't stick. You don't really comprehend it well, but I like that UWorld, it really expands on why the answer is what the answer is. It's straight to the point, it's well written, it's succinct. I like that they say this was updated on XYZ date.
Do you like that?
And I just think it gets to the point, and I understand it completely when I'm done reading a UWorld question answer choice. I like their tables that they have. I like the diagrams that they put together, and I like the negative answer choices. I think they do a really good job with the negative answer choices as well.
That's true. Yeah, that's an important thing too, is distractors. You know the quality of the question writer by the distractors they choose. There should be at least like 1 to 2 that are reasonably relevant, with a few succinct or distinguishing features between that and the correct answer.
Mm-hmm. I also think they do a good job of having the questions be very difficult enough that probably the average on the Q bank is about 60%.
Yeah, 60.
And I think to get 60% as your average, I think that you must have very difficult questions, which I think is reflective of how the USMLE really is.
AMBOSS question explanations. Why I like them better than UWorld's. The AMBOSS question explanations I find very accurate. They're presented in shorter snippets, so the explanations aren't as long, but they do have an explanation for each distractor that makes it relevant to the correct answer. They also have live links in the distractors and the answer explanation towards their educational content or outline. In my opinion, it's something similar to MixApp. For those of you in internal medicine, you know MixApp. It's something that partners a great high quality question bank with high quality accurate material. So there's actually a comprehensive learning resource full of outlines, diagrams, and it's organized in a way that I think clinical features, establishing diagnosis, treatment, prognosis, complications, and I find that makes AMBOSS exceptional.
Okay, I'll meet you there on that one. I do like the live links. I also like that it's searchable for content. So that's another thing that UWorld doesn't do. You can't just say I want to know everything about Graves' disease and then get all their content on Graves' disease. Whereas on AMBOSS, you can do that and it becomes a searchable resource, which is really nice. Content outline, I'll give the win to AMBOSS.
It has to be.
As a comprehensive resource.
Definitely. It's clear because also, and he brought up how it's outlined, AMBOSS lets you organize your question banks by body system, by your exam, by your level of training. You can organize it for step 1. You can organize it for your shelves, your individual shelves. And then there's also additional resources. It makes it super relevant and easy to use when you're trying to study tailored to your clinical rotations or upcoming exams.
Another thing that they have, which I don't believe that UWorld or USMLE World has, is for our COMLEX studiers that are watching this video, they have OMM content, which UWorld does not have. So that goes another win for AMBOSS.
Yeah, that's a lot of wins.
This is where they take the L in my mind. First, tried, true, tested. UWorld has been the GOAT. And he doesn't know what GOAT is because he's not like a current events kind of person. So GOAT, greatest of all time. It is tried, true, tested accuracy to how well you'll do on this test. We know that if you're scoring a certain % on your UWorld blocks and you continue to increase that throughout your study process, that you're going to score somewhere near that when you take the real test. Is there anything else like that? Another thing. So
I feel like
I don't think I'm not telling any tales out of school here.
I'm a little concerned.
I'm not. I'm just saying, I'm just repeating the facts here. So, I mean, I didn't say anything that was on the test, but if you DM me, I will tell you. No, I won't. That's unethical.
Yeah, right.
But I will.
Never.
But I won't. But maybe I will. You have to DM me to find out.
Okay, wait. I will agree with something there. He said this is definitely a solid point for UWorld. When I'm tutoring and they're like, okay, which practice test can I take that may be a good predictor of how I'm going to do? I actually pumped it and say, I think the UWorld practice test or your overall score in UWorld is probably going to be the best predictor of how you're going to do. I do tell people that. I
tell people that your NBME tests are your best predictors. So another story time. When I took the test, I scored pretty consistently on my last 2 or 3 NBME exams. I left the test, felt like I bombed it. Walked out of the test, scored within 5 points of my last NBME. What I mean is the practice exams on the NBME's website.
Okay, so we have points for accuracy, tried and true for UWorld, and maybe like a 2/9 of a point for like better questions-ish. And then maybe 10 points for AMBOSS. So.
All right. So this is my conclusion. So this is the Dr. Shaw recommendation, and you guys can go any way you want with it. Just for,
You can take it to the toilet and dunk it.
If you had to choose one Q bank.
One?
If you had to choose one Q bank. I mean, you have limited resources.
Okay. The Don't Buy UWorld is super expensive.
How much is AMBOSS?
Like, I don't know. Not that expensive. I don't know. It's given to us for free.
That's a good. We don't even know the price of the question bank. We don't know the prices. We're going to throw the prices up on the screen here. Boom, boom. We're going to research this after the video's over. My recommendation, you can choose one question bank.
Ooh.
UWorld.
Wow, what baller is just going to choose one bank and do AMBOSS? That's actually, oh man, I don't know.
I said UWorld.
Who doesn't? I know for me, that's what I'm thinking though. The counter side, who doesn't do UWorld? When you're taking a test, you kind of have to.
Now, there we go.
When you're taking a test, you kind of have to.
That just changes mind.
So, okay, sure. You can do one question. I think you can do AMBOSS alone. See everything you need. Be a rock star.
But
I want someone to try that. I want you to let me know if you've done this. If you have...
You want them to risk their future?
Yeah, but I'll bet someone's already done it. I'll bet you bold right. Young up-and-comer.
Okay.
I want you to leave a comment, leave your experience, and even leave your scores. I want to know how you did if you just used AMBOSS. I want you to put their name out there and their reputation on the line.
There we go. Okay. There we go. That's a challenge. If you only did AMBOSS, post your score. In the comment section, I want you to post your score below. And if you only did UWorld, I want you to post your score below as well. Please, everybody from SDN that posts astronomical scores, please come here now and post your UWorld scores. Okay. But if you had to choose 2 Q banks.
Those two.
Those two, hands down.
Yeah.
Two question banks, UWorld, AMBOSS. One question bank, what's your recommendation?
That sucks.
Tried, true, tested, or the new kid on the block? What do you think?
All right, I'm going to say AMBOSS. For all of those using online med-ed to supplement your UWorld, you know why.
If you were enough as a question bank, would you need other resources to rely on?
Like what, UWorld? No one does just UWorld. They're reading their little books. They're doing online
step 2, I only did UWorld.
Okay.
All right. So that's our recommendation. Definitely new player on the block. AMBOSS is a beast to be reckoned with. And maybe in the next couple of years, tried, true, tested will be true of AMBOSS, and it will overtake UWorld. As of today, the Dr. Shaw recommendation is UWorld first and then AMBOSS after. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Signing out now. Please like, comment, subscribe.
We want to help you succeed and navigate the craziness of medicine.
We just want everyone to be able to achieve their goals, and really, if we can give you some of the tools that help you achieve that, I think that we kind of did our job. Yeah. Today, we're going to be talking about what the best.
Why'd you look me in the eyes?
Hold on. All right. Anybody that has these biceps is clearly not studying as much as I am, because I have no biceps, because the rest is up here.
Cut to a surfing video. And may the water always be salty. It's a new surfer tag I've come up with. Like, at least the water's salty. At least the water's salty.
I told you he's not trendy, so he doesn't know what it means to be salty.